If your cakes dome and sink in the middle and turn out dense or shrink away from the sides, it's not bad luck, it's how you're baking them. These 5 baking mistakes are ruining your cakes before you even start decorating it. So let's fix it. Baking mistake number 1, stop using metal cake tins. They are the absolute worst. You don't need all those fancy bottom ones that lift up. They just conduct so much heat, which will then lead to dry, overcooked, crusty edges on the sides of your cake, and sometimes really undercooked centres where you've tried to avoid overbaking. Ditch those tins and opt for aluminium ones like these. Your sponge will rise and bake more evenly. I have more about cake tins in the video coming up somewhere here. Baking mistake number 2, you are not lining your cake tins. Your cakes will shrink if you do not line the cake tin with baking paper or grease-proof paper, which causes a huge nightmare later because you won't have the right size cake to match up with your board. And it also gives you more doming on the top of your cake. This happens because your sponge has nothing to cling to as the cake rises, therefore it shrinks inwards. I know you can get quick release spray for your tins, but honestly I would not miss this step. Plus it's super simple. You just need to pull out a long piece of baking paper, fold it in half and then fold it again. Run a blade down the creased paper to cut into strips, roll the strips up and keep them in your drawer. Whenever you need one, just pull it out. Button the bottom and sides of your tin, pop the strip in and you're done. This is exactly the kind of stuff I teach inside the Cake Craft Club. All the little baking and decorating shortcuts that stop you wasting all your time. But let's keep going because mistake number 3 is the one that causes super dense sponges. So baking mistake number 3 is you bake your cake in one tin. This is a terrible idea because the weight of the batter compresses the sponge underneath its own weight as it bakes. And this is why you end up with a really dense crumb and overcooked sides and way less rising. You use more cake batter for less cake, which also is less cost effective. So what I do is I split the mixture between 2 tins. You get a better rise, lighter crumb and more usable sponge. Mistake number 4 is your oven temperature is probably too high. If your cake always domes and you end up with lots of waste, it's because your oven temperature is too high. You should actually be baking at a much lower temperature for longer than most recipe books actually tell you. The high heat makes the outside bake quickly while the centre keeps pushing upward, and that's what creates that peak in the middle. Lower and steadier gives you a much flatter tops, more even baking, less trimming and less waste. I bake my cakes at around 130 centigrade in a standard electric oven, which is about 275 Fahrenheit. If you're using a fan oven, you may need to go a little lower, but if you're constantly cutting huge domes off, your temperature is too high. Try lower, bake longer, stop cutting away your profit. Okay, baking mistake, last but not least, is number 5. Don't open the door. If you have ever wondered why your cake sinks in the middle, it's because you've broke the biggest rule of baking. The centre of your cake is still rising and is super fragile. When you open the door, you drop the temperature of the oven instantly, and that sudden change is what causes the middle to sink. So to help you out, a 7-inch cake split between 2 tins will take me around 45 to 50 minutes, so there's no reason to check it any earlier than that. For smaller cakes, you might be safe around 25 to 30 minutes, but for anything larger, just leave it alone. Patience and trusting yourself here is the key. So baking isn't just following along with a recipe, it's understanding the method and these little tips and tricks that makes a huge difference. If you're stuck Googling problems every time you bake or decorating a cake, you don't have to figure it out alone. Inside the Cake Craft Club, we cover essential cake baking and decorating. It's literally less than a coffee a month, and you've got a whole community of cake friends to help you along your way. And of course, I'll help guide you too. I'll leave the link below for you to check it out. And make sure you watch the video coming up. It's going to help you avoid all the cake mistakes that people make before they start decorating. I've got you. See you in the next one.